This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Tigers' offense will be the first up today. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
That's reeled in. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Running out of time in the pocket. And now the ball comes up. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. And they keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Green. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The back's got it. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
What a call here by this offense, and unfortunately, the receiver drops this drag route. So much real estate in front of him, a big gain missed by the drop.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, now we have the long-anticipated debut of this talented freshman quarterback. Can he begin to build his legacy in his very first ball game?
Wow, so much build-up and hype. So excited to see what he can do. First snap in his college career. Let's see if he can settle in and just let his natural instincts take over.
Back to throw. It's Carr. Short throw complete to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quickly. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot that's very tough to get your hands on.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Using his legs. It's low. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarterback to stop him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, it comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Makes the catch. It's Durham. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the back now goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to chuck it again. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Durham. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
That's caught. It's Anderson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays. LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Bought some time, now lets it go. The sure hands, it's Fields.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. To throw, it's Carr. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense. back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Running back has it on a screen now. Inside the 45. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looking to throw. It's Carr. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And it's taken at the 25. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. It's an option look. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards after it.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Short connection to the tight end here.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught, second down now. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his back. Makes the grab. It's Durham. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. Away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On first down, it's play action. The pass rush closing in. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Looking to pass. It's Carr. The receiver makes the catch. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Pass complete, and it's second down now. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results, a big sack for this defense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The pocket breaking down. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a 4th down decision coming up. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Bringing it out. It's Parker. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Thomas. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. And that will pick up a first down, a spot at the 38. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Timeout taken by the offense. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. He's hit as he throws it. With sure hands. It's Brown. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Timeout is called and talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, they're still leading by 10.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. First play of the second half is a handoff. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And now from the pistol formation. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's low. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to pass. It's Carr. Bringing pressure. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's a fumble. They retain possession, but that's a huge loss.
The ball is on the ground, but this running back has got to be elated that somehow he's able to get it back. I'll tell you who else is elated. The play caller and his head coach on the sideline.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. They keep him guessing with a run. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. On the run, it's Spurrow. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
4th down. He's throwing for it. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
They'll try the right here. Running with purpose. Breaks free. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. And you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Irish. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quick throw over the middle. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to throw it deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. He makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there to tackle him at the 11-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Broken tackle still going. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No chance to catch him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense will Set up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Brown.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grabs near the sticks. It's Thomas. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Anderson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. Set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Pressure is coming. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Man, Chris, this throw does give them the lead, and what's great is when you can really evaluate a quarterback is when the chips are on the table. Really, it's crunch time. You got to make good decisions, and you got to throw the ball accurately. He does both of those things here, and it gives them the lead here late in this game.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? 1st down. Looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Price. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 1st down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away.
Brings her in the end zone. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
That is 2 consecutive runs for 1st downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
2nd down and goal upcoming. They'll try to run this one in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Carr. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
How about the defense taking advantage? 3rd down and inches. They blitz, expecting run, but instead, the quarterback has the ball, and they come up with a sack.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Looking to scramble now. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Well, finally, there it is. I mean, we've been talking all game about this guy and his speed, and it's about time his best run of the game. As we head down the stretch, he's going to have to keep that in mind, that when everyone's covered, take off and use his legs and make big plays like this.
Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Tackle finally made at the 37. And 1st and 10 from there.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Nice grab. It's Anderson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Good job leading the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone. The 1st down, the 17. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick pass, the catch is made.
Boy, they love going to
this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Looking to throw again. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. A tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Dropping back. It's Carr. Defense is coming after him. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So down 6, they need a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th down. Their last chance here. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. And the quarterback just kneels down. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.